Welcome back for another free pick video for Saturday, February 28th, and we have an amazing slate of games in the NBA, and we're going to be tackling 4 of the best player props for that slate, and then on top of that, we're going to be doing the Sportsbook play of the day. We got a nice plus money play in college baseball. Once again, we just hit Friday nights, so one of you will get $100 because we got 100 likes. So we're going to run through all of that once again in this video. So make sure you're paying attention. Make sure you're locking in and get ready to go bananas.
Sub to the channel, we drop picks on the daily, dropping knowledge every day, and you don't have to pay me. We just keep stacking wins while the rest moving lazy.
Now this is the play that we smashed yesterday on Friday. We had Florida on the money line plus 100. The books made a mistake. The Florida pitching staff is absolute chef's kiss, and we took them for the upset because they should have been the favorite. 7-2 victory over Miami. They had a big 8th inning. It was a little bit of a sweat before that, 2-2 most of the game. Real pitchers duel there. And then Florida just went off in the 8th inning, scoring 7 runs. Couldn't stop hitting the ball. We absolutely love to see it. I put 1,000 on it, but I do the giveaway like I put $100 on that. So one of you in this video will be getting $100, and you can do it again, because all you got to do is hit that like button, get 100 likes on this video, comment below, and I will select somebody else tomorrow to get all the profits from that play. It's a plus 130, I believe, so that's $130 if and when that play cashes, that you can put right in your pocket just from liking the video and commenting below. And I do it every day, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss a free play drop. We have tons of success on the channel, tons of success in premium. I give away coin every day, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss a free play drop. Now, what else did we do on the premium side of things? We had a pretty good night here. We had the Grizzlies plus 3.5 over in the NBA. If you paid close enough attention in yesterday's video, I mentioned a couple times that I did like them in this game. We took them with some points. I did like them to win, but I took the 3.5, minus 112 there for the premium members. We did have GG Jackson on the 4-man. Unfortunately, that did not cash. They scored 124 points. It was a pretty close game. I mean, they won by almost 20, but he still got his minutes, but he only mustered 15 points and rebounds on the night, not cashing our 20 that we needed. I thought he was going to get about 20 points. Out of 124, he probably should have. We had the game script pretty much down to a T. He just did not perform when we needed him most. He does not respect coin, but Cade Cunningham does. If you guys were able to lock that one in straight on a sports book, we had him for over 40.5 PRA. He got it done for us, and so did the Pistons. We're waiting for the Thunder to close out another play in premium, but I give these out for absolutely free. So make sure I'll go over it later, a little bit later in the video, how you can get into the free gang, but get over to the Winnable, get in the free gang, join the free Winnable, and you'll get a free Discord as well. And these cheat sheets every day, plus bonus free plays and all of that good stuff. We had a 5-0 full sweep on the rebound cheat sheet. We've been having tons of success on these player prop cheat sheets that I hand out for literally free every day. So make sure you're getting on over there so you can take advantage of those. And we also had another premium winner under 9.5 in the UCSB Utah game. Now, it was only a minus 145 payout, but I really liked the play. And on all the other books where it was minus 110, they actually had it at under 8.5. We were able to snag this one on BetMGM, and Bovada also had it for under 9.5 as well. So hopefully all you guys could take advantage of that one. You can sign up and get a $250 bonus down below with my buddy Stan. We'll get into more of that later, but a good night so far in premium. We could have had a better night had Arkansas not folded when we needed the most. 900, minus 900 on the parlay there that we had them in. All the other legs cashed. They were pretty much like an anchor play just to boost the payout a little bit, and then ended up biting us in the ass, which can happen sometimes. It's really not even worth doing those minus 900 legs on a parlay. I don't know why I did it. I thought it was going to be absolutely free. The fact that Arkansas on a Friday night with their Friday starter on the mound lost to a UT Arlington team is absolutely blasphemy. It's crazy. I could not believe it. I could not believe what I was witnessing with my own eyes. Their offense is fraudulent, and I think that we'll be staying away from them for quite a bit. We might be fading them in the midweek, but I did not like what I saw from them. They should have easily won that game. The good teams beat up the bad teams in college baseball, and they just have not been doing that as of late. So That was a tough pill to swallow, but everything else is looking very, very good. We're about to hit a plus 393 parlay. We just need Oregon to finish the game. They're winning 7-2, so it's looking very, very good. Everything else hit. And we also have Oregon paired up with Texas. Texas already won, and Oregon is in the lead. So everything's looking good. And then our last play, we'll see what happens, how it shakes out there. I think it might have already ended. We did have the Thunder with the Nuggets. Let me check really, really quick for you guys. I apologize. But, oh, yes, the Thunder in overtime won. So we cashed another premium play. We had the Thunder paired up with the Pistons. They both won in overtime. So bit of a sweaty play there in the NBA, but we did cash that. Another profitable night for the premium members. And you can take advantage. I am the GOAT in the UFC. It is not even debatable. And you can get all of my plays all weekend long for just $20. All you got to do is go right on over here. Go to the weekend pass, sign up, use code CUCK, C-U-C-K. Come see what you're missing. Stop watching on the sidelines. It's literally $20, and you'll make that back in literally a day. You'll get Saturday and Sunday's plays, though. So basically $10 a day for 2 days of plays. We got a full college baseball slate, which we are absolutely amazing in. UFC, it's a fun weekend. So join the team for cheap, see what you're missing. And then I have full confidence that you'll make your money back and buy a bigger package, which is absolutely amazing. So get on over there, get the weekend pass, code CUCK. Why code CUCK? Because you got to stop watching from the sidelines. Now, enough of all of that stuff. Let's go on ahead and get into all the free plays that we have built out for you guys. I love this four-man. It's an absolute banger. It's a 4.5x. We're picking some good spots here for Saturday. But before we do that, I do have one last thing to say. Gambling involves significant risk. There's no guarantees of profit, and you could lose some or all of your money. The content in this video is for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute financial or legal advice. Past performance is not indicative of future results. We are not responsible for any losses that may occur as a result of using the information provided here. Viewers must be 18 or older or legal age in their jurisdiction to gamble. If you have a gambling problem, please seek help. Responsible gambling resources are down below, to include 1-800-GAMBLER in the United States. This video does contain affiliate links. I do receive commission from those signups, so take advantage. You'll get free money, and I'll get a little coin in my pocket as well. It's a great way to support the channel. Now let's dive into these plays. I got 4 player props coming at you that I absolutely love for Saturday's slate in the NBA. Now, some of these you might scratch your head at. We're not really knocking too many down in this one. And some of them, the hit rates, they've only done like 4 of their last 10, or there's some real questionable data here, but I still like them, still like what we're seeing. And the first one is Luka Doncic. Now, obviously, everybody knows that he's an absolute stud, one of the best players in the NBA, and we're taking him for over 30.5 points. Now, he has failed to get this in 6 of his last 10. He's only done it in 4 of his last 10. He's only averaging 30.2, right at the mark that we need. But I do think he goes off for about 35 to 40 points in this one. He just got a very, very good track record against Golden State, a little rivalry game there over in California, and I think he's going to explode here on Saturday for us. Now, Golden State, 11th in points allowed overall, but 28th to that point guard position. So a great matchup there on that point guard position. And the lineup, as you can see, he'll be going up against Pods himself from the Golden State Warriors, who is a little bit better of a defender, I guess you could say, than Steph Curry. But I still think Luka Doncic, it really doesn't matter who's defending him, right? I think this is going to be a good spot for him to have a big game for us. And the under-over total is one of the nicer ones on the slate. It's 227.5. The Lakers are 3.5 point favorites on the night and minus 158 on the money line. Should be a good back and forth game. I think the Lakers are going to give it their all. They've been playing a little back and forth lately, and they just came off of a loss to the Phoenix Suns, 113-110, and I think they're going to bounce back in this one. I think Luka Doncic is going to lead that charge. I think he's going to have over 35 points, if not 40 in this matchup. So we absolutely love him here on Saturday. We're taking Luka Doncic over 30.5 points. And now we're pairing him up with LeBron James over 9.5 rebounds and assists. I think Luka's going to go over, and I think LeBron James is going to be feeding him the ball all night long. I like him for about 5 to 6 assists, and then sprinkle on those rebounds and get well over 10 for us here in this matchup. Now, he's averaging 13.4 in his last 10 games. He's 9 of his last 10, and 100% against the Golden State Warriors in their last 5 games with some big numbers, not just quietly going over 10, but going over there very loudly. He did it just a couple weeks ago on the 7th where he got 17. I think he's going to explode once again on Saturday night against Golden State. He always plays very, very well against them. And like I said, it's a little interstate rivalry, so it makes it that much more fun for him there. And I like him for over 9.5 rebounds and assists. And you can only lock that one in on 2 books that I know about. 2 books on the DFS side of things that let you actually adjust those lines. And those 2 books are Prizepicks or Chalkboard. Now, real quick, go down, pause the video, go down in the description. Pause it after I say this, obviously. Go down in the description, visit my buddy Stan. He's going to send you over here. This is where you can get into the free side for Winnable, where you can get all those cheat sheets every day, the bonus plays, all of that good stuff, a free Discord as well. That big, beautiful golden W right there at the top. That's the Winnable where I release all my plays. Now, also, I got to say one thing. There's a lot of imposters out there, especially on like Threads and Twitter, that pretend to be me, Instagram, and I will never have you pay me or anything. I won't ask you to join a Telegram. None of that. Everything is done through Winnable. It's a safe third party where you can feel safe that you're not being taken advantage of, because there are dudes in probably other countries sitting in a basement somewhere just trying to scam people on the internet. So don't fall for it. There's only one me. I have checks next to my name, and I will never ask you to send me a Venmo of cash. That never happens. I'm the one that's usually sending the money to you guys. So just a little clarity in that situation. It's happened, and a couple guys have hit me up. Thankfully, they didn't send him any money. They're like, is this you? I'm like, absolutely not. Delete that guy, block that guy, and all that good stuff. So just be weary out there. There is only one sports betting ape, and it is my big, beautiful face. Now, like I was saying before, Prizepicks and Chalkboard. Bet $5, get $50 on Prizepicks with code FFAPE. Chalkboard, code APE. You get $20 in a $100 deposit match. You also get a free 30 days for any of these that you sign up for. Now, we got Sleeper. There's tons of options you guys can read. And the last one, if you want a sports book that's legitimate, that you can get in 44 states, it's right on there. You get a $250 bonus as well, and you actually get 60 days of premium plays right now until the end of the weekend. If you sign up for Bovada, 60 days of premium plays that you can take advantage of and cash out with us. All college baseball, all college basketball, UFC, all seasons long. So make sure you're taking advantage. The MLB is coming up soon, which we are super excited for on this channel. That is literally how half of you guys found me, because we exploited the books for MLB. So make sure you're taking advantage, signing up, and getting your free premium if you don't want to spend any money towards that the premium plays. But like I said, it's $20 with code CUCK this weekend, so you can dip your toes in, get those profits, get all your money back for that, and then probably end up buying another pass, because that is always how it goes once you guys see how good we truly are. Now let's get over to the last 2 player props. Sorry, I had to do that. The little selfless plugs in here. And honestly, I know it sounds like a sale pitch, and it even feels like one when I say it, but even if you don't use my code, diversify your funds, sign up for all these apps that you can, get all of that free money, because not only do you get that free money, they also run different discounts and promos that you can take advantage of all week long, where you can get like LeBron for less points on one book, Luka for less points on another. So take advantage of all of those tacos, and they all got different ones. Make sure you diversify. If you learn nothing else from this video, just take that away, where you need to spread your money out to these apps and get all those deposit matches that you can, so that you can build your bankroll that way and get those discounted lines for all of those good player props there. So let's get into the last 2, and then we'll roll right into the giveaway, actually. And then after the giveaway, we'll do the sportsbook play of the day. And last but not least, we're taking Ace Bailey of the Utah Jazz over 17.5. I couldn't stay away from this under-over total and this matchup. The Utah Jazz are 6-point underdogs at home, plus 210 on the money line. We took them the other night. I told you they were going to win. They did. Now, I don't know if they win this one, but I do think they get very close to covering this spread. It's dicey, though, because Lauri Markkanen is out. But a lot of these teams in the NBA have been playing lights out with a ton of injuries. It hasn't seemed to really matter too much. The guys are rallying. But anyway, plus 6 on the Sportsbook's there, plus 210 on the money line, and the under-over total, 243.5. We couldn't avoid this game if we wanted to, because the under-over totals are very, very good indicators at what's going to go on in this game, and that means points. And I think Ace Bailey is going to score a ton of them. We like him for over 17.5. I think he gets closer to 20 in this matchup here. Very, very good matchup for the young fella. As you can see, small forward position, 24th in the NBA, and they're also just 6th straight up in the NBA in points allowed. They average giving up 120 per matchup, 22 to that small forward position. Now, he's only done this in 4 of his last 10. Another head scratcher, like you see all the red bars. I know you can see him. I got him right there on the screen. He's only averaging 14.4 as well, but it's a great matchup. I think he's going to get more time. Keontae George could be out once again, leaving Ace Bailey to get more scoring opportunities. Now, as you can see here as well, just a couple of days ago, he went off for 23 against them. I think he gets just about that mark once again in this one. So we love Ace Bailey on Saturday to go over 17.5 points. And last but not least, we're taking Kyle Filipowski here. Kyle Filipowski here, the center for the Utah Jazz, over 8.5 rebounds and assists, knocking this one down a little bit. I think he could honestly clear this with rebounds. Nurkic is out. We got Lauri Markkanen out. That leaves Kyle Filipowski as the main big man on this Utah Jazz team. And as you can see, the Pelicans, they are atrocious in these categories. 25th and 27th in the NBA to that center position, 30th and 28th. They gave up 15 rebounds allowed, 4 assists allowed. Absolutely astronomical. Like I said, I think he could clear this with rebounds alone. And again, maybe a little head scratcher here. He's only done it in 6 of his last 10. He's averaging 10.5. He just got 8 against them on the 26th. I do like him for about 3 to 4 more than what he got in his last matchup. I think he gets about 12 in this one. I think at least 8 or 9 of those are rebounds realistically, and then he'll probably get 3 to 4 assists for us on Saturday. Love him to be feeding the ball around, dishing it around. Nice tight game. They're not too much of an underdog, and I do think that they keep this one very, very close, if not win the game, and that gives us tons of opportunities here. And we like Kyle Filipowski over 8.5 rebounds and assists. And now where one of you will be getting $100 because it was a plus 100 line that we won in that Florida game. That's now 2 in a row with the Sportsbook play of the day. It might even be even more, but we didn't get Thursdays with the 100 likes. We got Fridays. We got 100 likes. So now we'll be giving away that $100 to one of you that commented on the last video. Here we go, loading up the 20 comments. 100 likes and only 20 comments. Sweep. We did. We swept Thursday. It was absolutely beautiful. Don't change my handle. Hit up my line. It's right down below. That is me. Hit me up. I'll get your information and send you that $100. Thank you for being a subscriber, a follower, and for listening in, liking, and commenting the video. We're going to pick one more to get a free weekend pass. So you'll save that $20. Russell Boy, lock in the good job, man. Thanks. I don't know if I could say that. They probably wouldn't flag. Locking the cock. So hit me up down below and get your free weekend pass. That was a good one. Thanks. Now let's get over to the Sportsbook play of the day. Guys, I'm starting to drag. It's like 1 a.m. I'm East Coast time. It's a little tough sometimes to get these videos out because it gets so late, but I'm here for you. We're going to talk about one of my favorite plays in college baseball to take on Saturday. And here it is, and you can lock it in for absolutely free on Onyx Odds, because when you sign up with code FF8, you get a free $15. You deposit $10 though, and you get $100 in bonus bets. So make sure you're taking advantage, because that's $125, and you only came out of pocket $10. That's absolutely insane. Now, what do we like? These two teams are going to be playing off on Saturday. You got UCLA, the #1 team in the country, going to Globe Life Field for the nice little tournament down there. They just won on Friday by major fashion, but now they're going up against Texas A&M. That's only 3 hours away from College Station. I think they're going to have a very, very large crowd presence, and it will be getting very loud, and some heckling will be going on. And we get a good matchup here. We get Weston Moss for the Texas A&M versus Michael Barnett, who will be on the mound for UCLA. Barnett still projects slightly stronger statistically than Moss, but Moss does benefit from the crowd environment, the crowd energy, and they are both pretty good pitchers. I think that is an even matchup there for both teams. Now, Texas A&M, they got elite on-base percentage. They're very, very patient. They got multiple hitters capable of home runs in MLB Park dimensions. Why do I say that? Because Globe Life is where the Texas Rangers play, and they got guys that can hit the ball that far. I think they're going to have some momentum, too, from recent wins in the same stadium. Now, UCLA, they still got the more explosive lineup. They are the number one team in the country, but I do think they have some holes in their lineup. I do think that they've been underperforming lately, especially last weekend. And now with the Saturday slot, their Saturday pitcher, Michael Barnett, is not as good as their Friday pitcher. The Friday pitchers in college baseball, if you guys haven't learned, are always the number ones, and Barnett does not measure up as high. Now, I think UCLA probably gets about 2 runs against Moss, maybe 1 or 2 against the bullpen there. And I think Texas A&M gets about 3 or 4 against Barnett, and then maybe 1 in the later game or later innings when the bullpen is a factor. I think that UCLA gets like 4 to 5 runs, but I do like Texas A&M to get about 5 to 6. This is a very, very tight one. It could really go either way. Now, if you take location adjustment into play, I think that Texas A&M is a little bit more of a 45% to 50% chance of this one. I just have a feeling that UCLA, call it a gut, and my gut is usually not wrong. I think that they're going to show up. I think that they're going to play. I think that UCLA is going to just not come out on Saturday like they should. I think they're going to get upset here. Plus 130. Honestly, if it's the number one team going up against a team that's not really ranked like that, they should be heavy, heavy favorites, and they're not. They're only plus 130. If it was any other team, they should be about plus 300, and they're only plus 130. I think that's a major indication that the upset is real. It is live, and I think they do upset them. I think they're going to pull it out. I think they're going to win 6-4 in this one, get a little upset at basically home field advantage there, and get a win in this tournament. I do not think UCLA goes undefeated this weekend, and I think this is a spot where they lose. So we're taking it Texas A&M. But normally, I'm still going to throw my money on it. But when you throw your money on it, normally I would say go do what you want to do for the free plays. Sprinkle a little bit less. Instead of maybe a unit, go about 0.75. But I love this play. I think Texas A&M gets the upset here. Like I said, I don't think UCLA gets out of this weekend unscathed, and I think this is where their loss is going to come. So give me the Aggies. Give me them to win by about 2 runs here. I like 6-4 is a little like score prediction, but we're taking them on the money line, plus 130. That's all I got for you guys in this video. Thank you guys so much for your time, and I'll make sure I'm back again for Sunday so we can go over all the wins and talk about what we're going to take on that slate. So thank you guys for all your time. Remember, if you won the giveaways, to hit me up, and make sure you keep liking and commenting so you can enter for the next